Good evening, everyone. This is Sudhamai, your communication coach, and I'm back again with my pep talk. Bespoken&Be heard pep talk today is the best moment because I'm meeting someone whom I'm waiting to call for my show because he also is the same line of coaching he does, and I quite understand what are the challenges they go through as a coach or as a trainer or as a mentor. So with me, I have the founder and CEO of Myskillguru, and he is a life coach and a motivational coach. He is a leadership mentor, a CRT trainer, expert author, coach, as well as he has authored 4 books, and he believes strength doesn't come from winning your struggles but develop your strengths. Wow, isn't that? Well, let's know more from him, and he is Pawan Samiredi from Kochi. Welcome, Pawan, to my pep talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me in this show, and I'm really appreciate your initiation is really great. You're bringing all over the world leaders, coaches, and and the people who can inspire the people. You're bringing everyone on the same boat. I'm
Right.
so happy for that, and I really congratulate. And thanks for inviting me on this show.
The privilege is all mine, Pawan. Thank you very much. Well, Pawan, let's talk about your foundation. What is this all about? My Skill Guru.
See, I tell you very frankly, this interview, and I'm going to talk very openly and frankly because I'm a person like that. I speak everything on face and open.
Go ahead.
And I'll tell you one thing, I thought of, I came to this profession by chance, not by choice.
Okay.
I tell you very openly, by chance.
Right.
But once I was in some position of like starting something, initiation, I can motivate the people. So thought of starting a company or starting an institution. So I thought of like what name, because
Okay.
people look at name first, my skill group.
Yes. It's
But a
all
lot
in
of
the
people
name.
ask because the name is also very unique in Kerala. I'm talking about because my mindset is almost like a Malayalis.
Okay.
So like because in Andhra we have a culture like when you are going or walking with your parents, maybe
Right.
suddenly your teacher comes in front of you in a market or somewhere outside. Like suddenly the word comes in your mind is Ma maths teacher,
Okay.
Ma Telugu teacher,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Ma principal.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
This is
Absolutely.
what this is what I want the candidates or the people who come and take training from me. I want everyone to own my name as my skill guru. I want them to be their guru, their teacher. So I
So.
thought of naming the institution or the organization my skill guru. This is what the name comes out. And we no my line is very clear. I focus on, or our company focus on, realize the candidate dreams and achieve them. This is what the single line, whatever
Right.
the age group you are, whatever the condition you are, we don't mind in making you okay, or making you realize your dreams and achieve your dreams. We focus on that. And we are into corporate training slowly. We started with school trainings, but slowly
Okay.
we are into corporate trainings, we're into
Right.
school college trainings, motivational trainings. And recently we entered into e-learning, especially
Okay.
e-learning, according to this COVID situation, we
Right.
entered in e-learning,
Right.
and we have admission wing too. We have a tie-up with we do foreign admissions and Indian admissions too. And this is what about the company. And single line I can tell you, like, is the company purely to realize the candidate dreams and achieve. This is what.
Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Though it's by choice, by chance, still you
Yeah.
are doing it awesome. I can see it.
Yes, a long journey.
Yes. So your long journey, we are going to hear it right now. So
Sure.
tell me about, like, how did you figure out that you can be this motivational speaker? What is that one element that you found out? This is in me, so I can do something with it.
See, as I said, I'm into this profession by chance, not choice.
Yes.
After my college, like I worked for an MNC for 6 months, and
Okay.
some reasons I'm not comfortable there. I'm not.
Right.
I can't adapt that culture. So,
Right.
so I felt like resign the job and sit at home very simply. And my timings are so odd, very bad odd timings. Like from morning to evening, I sleep, and evening I wake up and I watch TV.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what my culture. No, 3 months, 4 months has done. Like I felt my no, I felt a little guilty on myself. I felt shame on me. Like what I'm going to do, because being a graduate from a good university
Right.
where I topped in the college very badly in computer science and engineering. So still the pressure is from out, not from my end. But the day what the pressure started in mind, in myself, that day I started thinking what I can do, and I started taking a paper pen and I figured out my skills, what I can do.
Okay.
And I literally wrote 20 to 30, but everybody have the same quality.
Okay.
Really. The
Right.
people who are working in software, they have the same quality. I do have the same, but one quality what struck out me, like I can talk. This is what I have. I can talk. It's
Right.
not matter what the topic is. I just talk.
Okay.
And I started thinking like, why don't I try as a teacher? I don't know who injected me that maybe the superpower come up. Just I felt like, let's become a teacher.
Okay.
And this is what I started searching in online teacher jobs, these, that.
Okay.
Nothing, nothing. Literally, we need a B.Ed or M.Ed to get into any school or college. This is what the culture in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. But
Okay.
the one advertisement changed my life, in OLX, to
Okay.
be frank, in OLX.
Yes. Yes.
Advertisement like, uh, trainers require any degree, trainers required for a summer camp in Kerala. This is what the tagline I saw.
Okay.
Immediately, I borrowed some money from my cousin, took a train to Alapi. That's it. That is my journey started. After coming here, I just saw real life. Real life.
Okay.
It's no real life. I saw like after coming here, I just made myself like, okay, this is what the training is. I
Okay.
started teaching from LKG. That's my first interaction with very small kids who literally doesn't know any language. Maybe
Okay.
the Malayalam mother tongue, the basically Malayalam they know, but I know only the language English. I can't speak any other language than this because
Huh.
Telugu mother tongue they don't know it. So I
I
started communicating them. I started talking. After 18 days of summer camp, I totally realized a student named called Jamal, a second standard student. He started calling my name and say, "Sir, I miss you." That is the moment I decided. That
right.
is the moment I decided to become a teacher, to motivate the people. This is what I figure out myself. I tell my greatest strength, I tell talking. I talk.
Okay. Okay.
I don't matter who you are. I don't matter how old you are. I don't matter when did you meet. I just keep on talking. In every aspect of talk, I try to motivate the people who are listening to. This is what I believe in strongly. This is
So,
what about.
so you have that was your breakthrough moment. Like you can
Yes, yes,
motivate a child. So why not
yes.
a world, right?
This is what that still I remember the kid, in 2014 it is, in 2014.
Right.
Jamal, oh my God, I don't forget that guy still,
Yes. That must be your life changing moment for you.
Yeah, really, because like I just come here to get some information about the training as a summer camp faculty
Okay.
who almost settled in Kerala, being a well-known trainer in Kerala.
Okay.
It's just it's the being of a journey, that's what.
Beautiful. So any memorable talk where you felt like you have connected your subject to your audience? Any one incident like
Yeah,
that? Like
I
this Jamal?
strongly, I strongly believe one thing, maybe I said about Jamal, like
Mhm.
Jamal, I have hundreds of examples like that, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't focus on short-term, connections. I don't believe in maybe, after a great motivational talk, some people come and say, "Sir, I'm going to do from tomorrow."
Right.
I take it very light. I take it very, very light. You know why? I just want to focus on their long-term goals. Maybe I see my WhatsApp, I see my Instagram, or I see my Messenger. When I see some person messaging, "Sir, I was your student 2 years back. Now I got a job. I'm
Wow.
working for an MNC. I built a house. I got married. I'm so happy, sir. Now your
Awesome.
talk made me to be like this." This is what the motivation, what I get from the students. This is what the connection. This is what the things, what the glimpses, what I really like from the candidate who attended my seminars or
Right.
my programs. This is what I believe in, a strong long-term connection, not a short-term connection.
Right.
Every time. This is what.
Awesome. So you definitely have lots of memories, I guess, to cherish with every speech.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, 100%. Lots of.
Right.
Still, I still wonder, sometimes like this, 3 years back, 4 years back, people who attended my seminars, they
Huh.
message me personally, "Sir, do you remember?" This is the first question. "Hi, sir, do you remember me?"
Oh.
Maybe I say, maybe sometimes,
Yes.
I remember the face, and I
Right.
say, "Yeah, yeah, I saw you somewhere here." And they say, "Sir, I'm working in Dubai now, and I'm working in a company, I'm working in a bank.
Right.
The talk, what you made on that day changed me." This is what the 4 years it took to achieve his goal,
Right.
where I planted a seed on that day. This is what I believe in, planting the seed.
Right.
You're making, you pour water, you take care of it, you clean the surroundings and make it a big plant, or enjoy the fruit is a student's responsibility. This is what.
Absolutely. So we have our students over here in my viewers, like in my contacts, will be watching us
Oh, that's
through
really
this
good.
live.
That's really good.
Yeah. So my question here is, since it's pandemic and student
Yeah.
community has hit mostly because of this pandemic. They're clueless, most of them uncertainties, because these are the kind of queries I get. So as a career counselor or as a
Yeah.
career guidance, what is that one tip you can give to students, especially the final years, who are
Fine.
graduating 5 years, who are looking for jobs? How can they survive this crisis?
See, I'll just tell you. I'll just compare something.
Right.
You take any Western graduate who is
Mhm.
a final year graduate or a fresh graduate, and
Right.
you see the Indian graduate or no, a fresh graduate or the final year student. You see the comparability. They are very much active on professional social medias.
Hmm.
They have a profile on social media. This is what Indian students are getting paid.
Okay.
They're not active on professional social media. They are not able to build their professional media. They can't able to expose themselves. They can't they cannot project themselves using a free social media platforms. I'll tell you LinkedIn. I
Yes.
really I, I really ask I really ask every graduate who is listening to this live,
Hmm.
how many of you really have a professional LinkedIn? How many of you are maintaining it properly?
Right.
If I ask the same questions to the professionals also, they down their hand. Very simple.
Absolutely.
This is what we have, a very clear plan to land the whatever the dream job you have. You
Right.
should get prepared from yourself. You should put on your socks. That's very important.
Right.
Don't wait for somebody. Like some companies will come to my college, they
Mhm.
interview me, they
Okay.
select me. Why you are thinking like they come, they select? It's not going to happen. You go, you show, you
Right.
project yourself, then that
Absolutely.
is what you can do. Please make sure, my dear young graduates, start making your professional contacts,
Right.
start building your professional network by
Right.
using free social media. Like I'll tell you, the best example is LinkedIn.
Yes.
You're failing in this. The next thing is start focusing on learning single technology, what you can, where you can land your dream job quick. Now the people are like doing the free online, so now they're doing one day certification, 2 day certification. Sir, I
Hmm.
have 100 certificates. What is the use of it?
Right.
Don't cook a different cakes on the same pan. You're going to mess it up.
Absolutely.
Start making a, this is what, start thinking about a single journey, single technology. Learn it perfectly.
Yes.
Project that in your profile, project that to the HR,
Right.
land your dream job. This is what. No sir, I have another passion to become a teacher, trainer. That's fine.
Okay.
We
Right.
have a lot of mentors now. You can contact them,
Right.
talk with them. Please make sure talk with the experts. This is what the good tip I can give.
Okay. Awesome. So all you can say is be in the radar, job radar.
Yes, of course,
And
100%.
LinkedIn is the best profile and they
Yes,
can.
100%. The LinkedIn is the best platform to project
Okay.
students or graduates, talents, activities, everything, what not. There's no need of preparing a special resume. You can
Okay.
just forward your LinkedIn profile. That's enough.
That's it. Okay, awesome. Hey, you listening to that, right? So we have wonderful tip coming all the way from the expert who is giving us wonderful suggestion. Be more active. If you have a profile on LinkedIn, please keep it active through your whatsoever certifications, whatever it is. Be proactive. That's what Pawan sir is telling us right now. Thank you, Pawan, on that. Well, Pawan, you're talking about mentor, to
Yeah,
approach the right expert. And now that you can see mentorship and coaching is growing exponentially. What's your say on
yeah,
that?
true. I'll tell you one thing, uh, India needs mentors and coaches, not only in education, everywhere,
Okay.
right from the scratch. They need mentors and coaches. You
Okay.
see the old education system, you go like a little back, maybe you go to Ramayana age, maybe you go to, okay, so they
Gurukul.
have at Gurukul age, they have mentors. They don't have teachers, they have mentors. They
Absolutely.
mentor the people. They tell what's wrong, what's right, both.
Okay.
They don't show only one face, they show every face of an opportunity.
Okay.
This is what I'll tell you, the young graduates who are graduating, the people who are professionals who retired,
Hmm.
please be a mentor. You have an potential, you have a lot of potential to make another person like you. But
Absolutely.
please make sure never think about the society, what society think if I become a teacher. A lot of people backstepping because of this reason.
Okay.
Please make sure India need mentors and teachers. That the training industry is having a lots of opportunities.
Okay.
The people are not coming in. Really
Right.
saying,
Okay.
I really appreciate the people who can come into this, mentorship and coaching area.
That's a huge commitment, Pawan, actually.
100%.
Mentorship is,
It should. Yeah, yeah. You should not come for making money. You should come for
yes.
no, serving the people, or you
Right.
sharing your skill, knowledge. Money automatically comes to you. 100%. I believe in that.
Right. I'm curious to know about your books. What are they?
Oh man, there was a huge journey. I'll tell you very frankly. I
Yeah.
started writing the book to brand myself. Oh, very open secret. But every author do the same. But I'm telling very frankly, to
Okay.
brand myself. And when I started penning my book, and then I felt like, what I can write. Shall I write a novel? Shall I write some story? Shall I write some quotes?
Right.
Then I felt like, why don't I write my training? This is what my first book comes out. Okay,
Right.
the mind of in. The mind of in is nothing but how to brand yourself on LinkedIn, or
Okay.
the tips to build LinkedIn profile, and how to use LinkedIn profile for professional branding, and these that. I started writing like 50 to 60 pages, and I felt like this is enough to okay
No.
publish. That's
Okay.
what my first book comes out.
Right.
And next I thought of making my other training as a book. So the big has come out, best interview guide, and
Okay.
it focuses on everything. It focuses on everything from the scratch. So
Right.
resume, LinkedIn,
So
maybe your group
dummies to
discussion, everything comes.
learners.
How to write your follow-up letters, inquiry
Okay.
letters, how to connect HR, how to do online interviews, everything comes in the book.
Okay.
It's almost 150 200 pages.
Right.
And then I decided, like, why don't I change my genre? This is what I thought. And I started writing my third book on business communication and soft skills for JNTU Kakinada syllabus.
Okay.
And the book was released, but still it's under process. They should act, because I can sell the book online, but still,
Okay.
and I just want an authorized person to recommend it. And I send few copies to JNTU
Okay.
faculties, and I send a few management faculties. They said it's having a very good information then. And coming back to the last book, what
Listen.
not at release, but soon is going to release. But
Okay.
I just want to keep it like a very limited, because that book is exclusively only for the people who participate in my author mastery program,
Oh,
where you can become author in 21 days, how to write a book and publish a book and market a book. This is what the book is
right.
about. The fourth book is about author mastery, and
Okay.
everything is done. You know, everything is done, but that book is exclusively for the people who join in the mastery course.
Okay.
The book will be the complement for them. This is what about my book.
Exciting. Quite exciting.
Yeah.
Right. So you just made it in just like that. Writing a book is
See, this is
just
what I'll tell you. See, if you are expert in some area, you can write it, right? See, this is
right.
what, if I ask my mom to cook dal, paneer dal, she's
Yeah.
for her, it's a piece of cake, because she's doing from
Absolutely.
long years. The same thing LinkedIn is follow. I'm doing this, that's from last 5 years. I'm doing LinkedIn teaching, and I can write a book for 50 pages. If you can't write for 50 pages, it's like, it's an insult to your profession.
Okay.
So
Come on.
what I'm saying is, no,
Yes,
I'm,
yes.
I'm, I'm talking
Absolutely.
very
I
frankly.
totally agree with you. I totally
As you're teaching something, you can write that. you can
absolutely
you can you can publish it.
right. So
Maybe people say, like, will the people buy my book? If nobody buy, give it to your participants as a compliment.
awesome. Beautiful.
Simple.
So the journey has been great so far, like from no one to someone to
Yeah.
person who can rule the stage. You can literally be the king of the stage and make people adore you, get motivated, come back with great accomplishments. You are literally like a farmer. You are sowing the seeds and doing great deeds. Awesome. And the book, the journey is beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, let's come to the most interesting segment.
Yeah.
Of course, all this so far we have done. I've learned so many insights of your journey, of my viewers also. So here comes the rapid question round. So are you ready for it?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
So if you aren't a speaker, leader, trainer,
Yeah.
what would you
Yeah.
be doing?
Maybe I might be a badminton coach.
Somewhere you'll be a coach.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure.
How
I
come?
can't do anything else. I'm the person, like, I'm into an area, like, I want to share something what I have. I can't keep the secret in. So
Okay.
the technique, I can't keep it in. So I just share it. Maybe a badminton coach.
Okay. Why badminton? Your love for
Uh,
badminton?
Not like a bad, but I play to university, JNTU, and college days. Still, I practice badminton.
Oh,
I
that's
play
awesome.
professionally. I play professionally. So maybe a badminton. You can see all the shades. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so what bad.
I was about to point over there. My eyes were striking over there. That glittering.
Yeah, yeah. There's all the things what I got in badminton and like
Beautiful.
uh, state teachers badminton tournaments. Like this is recently we got
Yeah.
college days I got. We were in college. They didn't give me it.
So very striking because they are in gold and shiny. So I can literally see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Well, how is a typical day of Pawan?
Typical day I wake up. I try to wake up very early, like 5 or 5:30. I start my day maybe jogging or cycling.
Okay.
After that, I read something. I read. I don't. There is no compulsory like reading something. I read something.
Okay.
Can be any book. And recently, I got a book in the last Ramzan. One of my friends, was gifted me a Quran. I started reading it.
Oh, lovely.
I made it like a habit. And
Okay.
not only Quran, I read every religious books, but every book says the same. Don't hurt others. Don't
Right.
hurt others.
Right.
And this is what. And my breakfast will be very light. Maybe a cup of coffee. That's it. Maybe a toasted bread or any other South Indian breakfast. Typically, I go for work, or if I don't have work, I read.
Okay.
Maybe if I have other, if it is offline before Corona, before COVID, I used to travel maybe to Coimbatore or Palakkad or
Right.
maybe to
Your
Bangalore.
sessions.
Maybe we go for sessions, we take sessions. The typical day in the house, maybe I keep on reading, or I'll wait for evening 7 o'clock to go to play badminton. This is what if I'm in my house, like I wait for the day, evening 7 o'clock, and the 7 rings, I'll just go for playing badminton.
Right.
For the typical days, I'm not like so crazy about eating, not so crazy about reading, not so crazy about doing
Okay.
everything. I do it in a limit. I'm not like not like a person like doing everything in extrovert.
Okay.
I'll be like everything I'll do in a very basic way. Reading 2 page or 3 page a day. That's it.
So
No more than that.
you're like a chill pay guy, like cool.
Yeah, yeah, very
Go
cool,
with the
very,
flow.
very cool.
Let the day
Very, very
go on,
cool.
I'll go with it. Wow.
Go on. It's not like planned. It's not gone according to the plan, getting hurt and irritated, again depressed. I'm not going to. Very chill, very cool.
Yes.
No plan, just go on. That's it.
Go with you have no plan, you just go with the flow.
Travel's only just plan. When we have a travel for sessions or something, just we plan. Just the travel and stay. That's it. Everything should go on after that. That's it. Nothing.
I can actually see how sorted out person you are. You have a very cool day.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So how most difficult part of being a life coach?
Yeah.
So what is the most difficult part of being a life coach?
See, the difficult part of life coach, like if some person is telling his problem or if some person is talking about his issue,
Right.
you should be in issue. That is what a very biggest task. You should be in
Right.
issue. You should bear issue, and you should think like him and try to find it out, figure out the solutions
Right.
as a part of coach. You should do two things at a time. One shoe is in coach's leg, and one shoe is in the candidate's leg. It's so tough because, but still I enjoy it. When you're doing something with passion, you enjoy it. I don't say like hardest part or toughest part, but still I enjoy it. I
enjoy the challenges.
100%.
With your own as well as your clients.
True. Yeah.
So here comes another interesting part. If you have a virtual lunch, since we're all social distancing, so let's go with this. So if you have a chance of virtual lunch with any of the three people I'm going to tell, you need to choose and tell why you want to have a virtual lunch with these people. So number one is you'll get a chance with our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Modi ji, or any popular film personality, or since we are broadcasting on Facebook, Zuckerberg. If you get a chance of any of these three people to do a virtual lunch, whom do you choose?
Maybe Modi, I guess. Yeah. So I can share some thoughts what I have, and maybe there is a chances of implementing very soon.
Okay.
Right.
So
the plans what Indian. Maybe the plan what I have maybe take 40 years to do it. Maybe if I have a lunch, maybe I can tell the plan in 4 minutes and make it implement in 8 minutes.
Okay,
maybe
so
I have a dream. I have a very biggest dream to start an ideal school where a student should come without a book and go with a plenty of knowledge in his brain. This is what my concept is about.
I will definitely side you on that.
Yeah. This is what and he should come and learn what he's interested in. That's it. Right. You're interested in cricket, you learn that. You're interested in automobile, you learn that. And please, while going back to home, please make sure you're carrying some knowledge where you can share with your parents, friends, your family there. This is what my ideal dream, to start a school like this. Maybe probably it may not happen. I don't
Come on,
know.
it will happen. You have
Okay,
sown the
I
seed
have a lot.
somewhere. Someone is listening to
Yeah.
you. Right,
Yo, thank you so much.
right. So one word on life in Corona or life in lockdown. Your life.
Eh,
What's happening with your
Life
life?
in lockdown. I'll frankly tell. I rediscovered myself. Really,
Okay.
I rediscovered. Yeah, I rediscovered. I rediscovered my lot of inner potentials. I felt like I can do this. Right. See, this is what I realized.
Right.
But a lot of people can also do that. But you're just waiting for the time. Don't wait for the time. Make it. That's it.
Okay. So probably we were in so rush that we forget to look
Yeah.
back, pause, take a pause, and
Yes, hundred
very
percent.
small
Still,
things.
you have a time to rethink about yourself. You can redesign your things. You can rediscover yourself.
Right.
This is the time.
Beautiful. So if you already wrote 4 books and you have titled them, suppose someone makes a movie on your life,
Yeah,
it might happen. Anything can happen, right?
no doubt at all.
So what title would that have?
So without a doubt, I'll tell my skill guru.
Okay. So for that
Without
personal
a doubt.
branding.
Yeah. Maybe the people I like really in Kerala. I'll tell you. Only few people know Pawan Sami.
Okay.
Most of the people know my skill guru. This is
Okay.
what- In
Awesome.
Andhra Pradesh, people know Pawan Sami, but here a few people know Pawan Sami, but most of the people know my skill guru.
So you go by your brand.
Yes, of course.
Good.
Because
You have done a
maybe
great.
people die a day, but brand never dies.
That's the hard work you have put in, I guess.
Have to, have to.
So you spoke about your movie title. Let's talk about movies. Do you watch movies?
Hardly I watch, but I frequently watch movies, but I don't watch a complete movie. That's the problem with me.
Oh, okay.
When I lost interest in some movie, I don't wait for the climax. I just off it.
Okay. So,
That's it. But I now after coming Kerala, I started watching a lot of Malayalam movies. Where some movies are very realistic. I tell you, there is a movie called Udaharna Sujata. Okay, it's like in Malayalam. In Malayalam, it's like Udaharna Sujata. I'll
okay.
translate into English like example Sujata. Okay, for example Sujata. That is what.
Okay.
Where a maid, where a school, okay, maid, okay, servant's daughter becomes an IAS. The struggles they show. They
Oh,
show the struggle. This is what beautiful. And
you.
there's a movie called Patemari. Patemari is like nothing but a whole traveler.
Okay.
The movie speaks like the person who is having a lot of ambitions go to Gulf
Mm-hmm.
countries and work as a cleaner, and he
Okay.
still works at 65 for his family. This is what the
Okay.
stories. The such type of movies I really watch
Right.
till climax.
Right.
Maybe the entertainment movies or comedy I watch. Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. I don't have any favorite movie, but I really like the movies which are very realistic to the human living style. I
Yes.
really love it.
Where there is more human emotion.
100%. Yes. 100%.
Right.
Even I
How about
use
music?
such yeah music.
No,
No.
you're not a music
I
person.
listen.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen, but I don't name it like I depends upon the mood. Maybe
Okay.
I'm like I'm very pleasant, like I play some cool music, pleasant. If I'm like more energetic, I play some pop. It depends
Okay.
upon the mood. It's not like
Not specific. It changes
not
with the
specific.
moods.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't even have a music library. I don't have a playlist also. I don't have
Okay.
even a music library. I don't have even more than 20 songs in my mobile. Hard
Okay.
to say.
Pawan, which book would you recommend people to read, especially students, if something have changed or
Uh,
something issue?
See, uh, I don't recommend anyone to read a book. I can tell you the suggestion how to identify your book.
You can
How
do
to
that.
identify your book. Most of the people take the book or out. They pick up a book by seeing the cover page or the name. This is what the most of the authors do, like
Yeah.
design the great cover page or the name. But I tell you, what about me? My personally, personally, I got interest to read some book by reading my first year engineering Wings of Fire.
Okay.
Really saying. But I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a thing. I started reading after my college. After my first year, I started reading that book in my second year because then I understood like read something. That's the first book. That's my all-time favorite book.
Okay.
Saying that's my all-time favorite book because that's the first book which made me to develop the habit of reading.
Okay. Okay.
This is what, please make sure, my dear graduates or the people who are listening to this,
Mm-hmm.
whenever you're choosing a book, please make sure is that book can help you out or not. This is
Okay.
what main thing is. Maybe if the author is personally connected with you, 100% you can take it and read it. Maybe the story maybe you heard about some story in the book, maybe the second page, the third page, some of your friends said you, this is what the page, maybe you like the story, start reading it. But
Right.
please make sure once you realize that can help you out, please complete the book. That's what.
So
Most of the people,
completion.
they don't read the total book. Some
Yes.
people buy the books and they
Yes.
just keep it like,
I know
but
these kind of people. Like they keep
yeah, they
asking
just buy.
us and we recommend them so
They
enthusiastically and
don't
they
read
don't
it.
read it. Oh
Yeah,
God.
they should
So,
identify their book.
right.
That's what.
Well said. Well said. So awesome. I guess you have enjoyed this fun part of rapid questions. Now here comes a rhetorical question. And this is something like this. And if you are stranded in any island, how would you, look this situation? No, till somebody comes and rescues you. How do you survive?
See, like now I'm habituated for that, because the corona helped me a lot for this.
Right.
No, for any, like I'll tell, when you are alone, please make sure that is your biggest strength.
Okay.
Being alone is the biggest strength.
Okay.
Most of the people think being alone is, weakness. But I'll tell, being alone should be your biggest strength, because being alone can, you can do anything without fear or anything. You are alone there. Nobody's watching. You can
Right.
speak anything, you can read anything, you can do anything, you can try anything. Nobody will stop you to do.
Right.
Nobody will stop you to do anything, right? This
Right.
is what happens with every great innovator or every great discoverer. You see, the people are alone to do something, so
Right.
they can the brain will work 100%.
Okay.
But in this generation, this everything is reverse. If you're alone, you're feeling like lonely, you're
Depression.
feeling like depression.
Yes.
Never be that, man. You
Right.
see, the greatest people in the world, they're alone achieved, because the
Yes.
brain will work when you're alone. You have a lot of resources now,
Yes.
right?
The
This is
whole
what,
world is in our hands right now.
yeah, of course,
Right.
100%.
Through internet, the best source.
Yeah, true.
Right. Yes. Awesome, Pawan. Good knowing your, what do you say, survival skill is to feel it that you're not alone. You should enjoy your
Yes,
aloneness
yes,
also,
of course, yes,
aloofness, right?
yes,
Wonderful.
of course.
Beautiful, Pawan, knowing you. I hope my viewers also had great insights about your journey and they took something, especially with reading. The tip really, really will be helpful for those who buy and just don't, start reading it.
Yes, yes.
Before you say bye-bye to us, any comments on Pep Talk? Any suggestions?
Realize maybe at the starting itself, I said it's a very great initiation. Really, I after seeing you, you're my inspiration to start one of my show on my
Yes.
FB page. I feel really like, why don't I do like her?
Right.
Oh my God, she got a very brilliant idea. You really doing a very great job, and I appreciate it. And I want you to do at least, I'll tell you, I want you to reach your 100 milestone very, very soon. Please.
Oh God.
This is what I'm
Thank you.
expecting from you. You can do it. You can do it.
Yes, absolutely.
But
We can all do it.
yes,
I
100%.
believe in we, so we can all
Yeah.
do it to a max, right? Thank
Yeah.
you, Pawan, for joining me in Pep Talk. Have a great evening and
Thank you so much.
all the best.
Thank you so much for inviting, and thank you so much everyone who is being on the show. Thank you so much.
Well, back to you all again. Yes, that was Pawan Sami Reddy from Kochi. He's a motivational speaker, a trainer, and author. Well, that's a beautiful journey that you all heard right now, but don't just go away like that. Too much of information, there's no point. If there's no transformation, see, transformation is mandatory, my dear friends. So if you feel there's something that you can pick from each of my pep talk, then my intention, my objective is fulfilled, right? With this, I'll take a leave and I'll be back again with yet another interesting personality who will be sharing their accomplishments and many more things. I'll be back again. Till then, keep smiling and have a great evening. Bye-bye.